Travel Tales for You presents the mystery of the Dyatlov Pass incident. Prepare to be captivated by the eerie tale of a group of hikers who ventured into the Russian wilderness. Let's explore the secrets of the Dyatlov Pass together. One chilling true story that echoes the eerie atmosphere of a deep, remote vacation gone horribly wrong is that of the Dyatlov Pass incident. It is a narrative that has haunted the minds of many, entwining itself with the threads of unsolved mysteries, chilling adventures, and the profound fear of the unknown. In January of 1959, an era where exploration was a testament of man's courage and resilience, a group of brave and experienced hikers decided to embark on an expedition that would be remembered for decades to come. This wasn't just any average group of adventurers, but a team of strong-willed, experienced individuals, driven by their shared passion for the exhilarating thrill of the great outdoors, the crisp, unspoiled air of the mountains, and the pure, unadulterated spirit of exploration. Their destination was the Ural Mountains, a breathtaking, rugged terrain that stretches across western Russia. The Ural Mountains, known for their harsh, unforgiving climates and stark beauty, are a formidable challenge for even the most seasoned hikers. The expedition's goal was to conquer these mighty mountains, to plant their footprints on the snow-covered peaks, and to etch their names into the annals of mountaineering history. The group was led by Igor Dyatlov, a man known for his fearless leadership and unparalleled expertise in hiking. Dyatlov was a respected figure in the hiking community, a beacon of courage and determination who was revered by his peers for his unyielding spirit. Under his guidance, the group intended to reach a peak known as Otorten, a name that resonates with an eerie sense of foreboding. Otorten, a remote and treacherous peak, was no stranger to the stories of lost adventurers and tragic endings. However, Dyatlov and his team were determined. They were aware of the challenges that lay ahead, the biting cold, treacherous slopes, and the possibility of peril. Yet, they embarked on their journey, with their hearts filled with hope and courage, ready to face whatever the mountains threw their way. However, against all odds and hopes, they never returned as planned. Their journey, which began as a daring adventure, spiraled into an unsolved mystery that has remained to this day a chilling reminder of the harsh realities of Mother Nature. This is the haunting legacy of the Dyatlov Pass incident. When search parties were sent out, a chilling sight awaited them. Nestled high amidst the rugged terrain of the mountainside, they found the solitary remains of what was once a buzzing campsite. It was the group's tent, now abandoned, standing peculiarly undisturbed in this harsh environment. The silence that hung over the site was eerie. The tent, once a respite from the harsh cold, now lay deserted. It seemed as if it had been violently torn open. But the most disturbing part? The tear came from the inside, a sense of foreboding seeping into the hearts of the search party as they scanned the discarded shelter. The inside of the tent was no less harrowing. It was a tableau of chaos. The group's belongings strewn about haphazardly. From clothing articles to the most essential mountaineering gear, everything was left behind. A sight that spoke volumes about the urgency that the group had felt. Shoes, mittens, scarves, jackets, all left as if time had suddenly stood still. Among the belongings, a sight that added to the unsettling scene was the hikers' footprints. The footprints, the only tangible connection to the departed souls, added an additional layer of mystery to the terrifying puzzle. They led away from the tent, a silent testament to the hikers' final desperate moments. Their fading imprints on the snow told a tale of a frantic escape. And it wasn't just the footprints that told a tale of panic. The state of the footprints suggested the terrified hikers were ill-prepared for the journey they were forced to undertake. Some of them wore only socks. Some were even barefoot. The proper footwear in the freezing cold suggested a hurried exit, a desperate escape. The sight of these traces leading off into the unknown sent a chill down the spines of the search party. The scene painted a vivid picture of the chilling last moments of the hikers, a scene that would haunt the search party for a long time. The panic, the confusion, the desperation, all encapsulated in the abandoned tent and the footprints leading away. The chilling image of the barefoot or sock-clad footprints embedded in the snow was the last piece of the puzzle. Though the scene presented more questions than answers, one thing was clear. Something had instigated a primal fear in the hikers, causing them to flee their shelter in a haste. The footprints led away from the tent, some wearing only socks or barefoot, suggesting they fled in a panic. As the search continued, the bodies of the hikers were discovered, not huddled together as might be expected in such extreme conditions, but scattered over a vast, expansive area, quite inexplicably so, as if they had each chosen their own path to an untimely end. The mystery started unfolding with a grim deliberation as the fate of each hiker began to emerge from the unforgiving snow. The first group of bodies were found in various stages of undress, which was a chilling testament to the harsh reality of hypothermia. It's a condition where the body, in a desperate attempt to conserve heat, drives victims to a delirious state where they perceive to be overheating, leading to paradoxical undressing, a final, desperate attempt to survive in the unyielding cold. Yet not all had succumbed to the icy embrace of hypothermia. Some had met an even more violent end. They had sustained severe injuries, the sort that would typically be indicative of high-speed impacts or crushing forces. Fractured skulls, pulverized rib cages, shattered bones. The injuries were brutal, and yet there were no external signs of trauma. No corresponding wounds, no bruises, not even a scratch. The questions mounted, as did the intrigue. How could such internal injuries occur without any external signs of trauma? It was as if they had been struck by an invisible force, a force that left no mark upon their bodies, yet ravaged them from within. The absence of external injuries suggested an event of tremendous force, yet incredibly precision. The investigators were left grappling with the inexplicable evidence, the silent testimonies of shattered bones and fractured skulls. One victim's fate was particularly horrifying. She was missing her tongue and eyes, an absence so specific, so deliberate, that it seemed impossible to attribute to the random chaos of a natural disaster. The loss of her eyes and tongue represented a level of brutality that was hard to comprehend. The investigators were left with the chilling realization that this was not a typical rescue operation. They were dealing with something far more complex, far more terrifying, and far more mysterious. Strangely, one victim was missing her tongue and eyes. The eerie, inexplicable circumstances surrounding the Dyatlov Pass incident have intrigued researchers, scientists, and conspiracy theorists alike. This enigma has given rise to a multitude of theories, explanations, and assumptions in a bid to decipher what actually transpired. Theories range from the plausible to the downright fantastical, encompassing natural disasters, covert military activities, and even the involvement of beings from another world. The Dyatlov Pass incident has become synonymous with the paranormal, the unexplained, the bizarre. It's a tale that has ensnared the collective imagination like few others. The fact that a group of experienced hikers lost their lives under circumstances that defy logical explanation has only added fuel to the fire. The theory of an avalanche, for instance, is one of the most commonly cited explanations. Supporters of this theory argue that an abrupt, violent snowslide could have caught the hikers unaware, resulting in their tragic demise. But this theory fails to account for certain elements, such as the state of the bodies and the tent. Equally popular is the suggestion of military involvement. Some propose that the hikers could have unwittingly stumbled upon a clandestine military or experiment, leading to their elimination. The presence of radiation on some of the bodies has been used as evidence to support this theory. But even this explanation leaves many questions unanswered. Then there's the theory of extraterrestrial encounters. While this might sound far-fetched to some, others staunchly believe that the hikers' deaths are somehow linked to otherworldly beings. The presence of strange lights in the sky, reported by other hikers in the area at that time, fuels this theory. However, this explanation too is not without its holes. Despite these theories and more, the true cause of the hikers' deaths remains unknown. Each new theory that emerges only seems to add more layers to the puzzle, rather than solving it. The answers continue to be shrouded in mystery, intensifying the chilling aura of the remote mountains and making the Dyatlov Pass incident one of the most haunting unsolved mysteries of our time. This video is sponsored by our channel partner Soulful Collections, your one-stop gift shop. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to stay tuned for more captivating travel stories on our channel.